Hi everybody, Jovita here. I wanted to talk to you about something that is kind of a vulnerable topic for a lot of people, especially myself. I don't like showing vulnerability or admitting it, because what that does is allows people to come in and scrutinize or judge you, when at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because most of the people you're concerned with judging you or scrutinizing you, you'll never meet them or have to answer for anything anyway. So you might as well just live the life you want to live. The problem is we are so insecure a lot of the time that we don't do and say what we really want to. So Charles Stanley said that in order for someone to feel complete, you have to feel loved, you have to feel like you belong, and you have to feel worthy. These things should originate in childhood. Your parents should tell you that you are worthwhile, that you matter, that you're valuable, and that you belong. So I didn't have any of that. So kind of had to find it on my own. And I found it through Christ, because he is always there for me. I will never be let down. I will always be his first and foremost as far as what he's going to die for, as will you. We are all first and foremost in his eyes. That is the true unconditional love that we so rarely find in relationships or friends or anything else in this life. So you might be super in love with somebody, and then you find out that they are not in love with you because of what they did or because of what they said or just how they treat you. It doesn't matter. People will come and go. You're born alone. You leave this life alone. If you are secure in knowing where you're going after this life, that you're going to be with Christ, then you live your life differently. Another really good thing that I learned is to not play the victim. When you play the victim, you invite anger, hostility, jealousy. You are anxious. You are blaming everybody for your problems when everybody has problems. So why don't you start at the source? Maybe it's not you that caused whatever problem you're having, but you sure do have the decision-making capability to change your mindset and to figure out a way to solve the problem. So if you're always looking outward and upward and inward, instead of blaming people for some reason making you unhappy or making your life difficult, looking inward and looking at yourself and seeing what you can change about yourself, you will be amazed at your life when you start taking accountability for who you are, the life you live, the people you choose to surround yourself with. Because I remember when my mother would tell me, you're starting to act like your friend, you're starting to act kind of like a jerk, you're saying things you didn't normally say. And I said, oh, whatever, Mom, whatever. But at the end of the day, she's right. And you genuinely do surround yourself with people who are going to make you more like them. So make them good people, make them hardworking people, ones who have goals and aspirations, who lift you up, who genuinely care about you, who don't just want you around to lift them up, which sometimes you're in people's lives for a season, for a reason, but not necessarily forever. If you're lucky enough to have one friend who you can count on, rely on, trust, you're very, very fortunate. But Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You can do anything. You can take yourself out of whatever life that you have. You can change your circumstances. You can focus on the things that you are stuck to, like addictions. It could be alcohol, drugs, pornography. It could be shopping. It could be hoarding. It could be literally anything these days. There is no limit to what people become addicted to, because we are taking our anxiety and we're focusing on the one thing that we can control. Whatever it is, that habit that is keeping us from being true to who we're supposed to be. Follow the life path that we were given by God. So I just want to leave you with one other scripture, and that's John 3:16. And for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whoever shall believe will not perish but have everlasting life. And I rest assured in that I have no fear of death. I have no fear of anything. Fear is anxiety of not knowing what's in the future and worrying about things that haven't even happened. If you take that aspect of knowing that this is not the final place that we're going to be, thank goodness, because it's a rough place to be. And there are some really good times and fun times and great people, but there are a lot of the opposite as well. Difficulties, sadness, health, losing someone very close to us, even losing a dog is like the hardest thing in the world, but I'd like to think they'll be with us in heaven too. But if you put too much focus on now, then you will never ever see the potential of your beautiful future, of the success you can have. I made a beautiful life. I had nobody telling me I was good enough, or you're pretty, or here's your education. I was given nothing. I was given some food, not enough. I was giving a shelter. It wasn't warm, it wasn't comfortable, but I was striving to always be better, to look to people who I wanted to emulate. And that's who I went after as far as my attitude. I was not afraid to work. As soon as I could get a job, I got a job. And I haven't stopped working since I was 15. So if you work hard, then you're proud of what you achieve. You don't need to get it from anybody. I bought everything in my life myself. I haven't been given anything other than the grace of God to do so. So God bless you all. I would love to pray for anybody who would like it. Let me know if I can do anything for you. But facing up to your fears, you are going to be able to overcome them. And isn't that what this life is about? Just becoming the best you that you can be, because we don't even know how long we have. This might be my last day on earth. And if I could have touched one person with the love of God, what I've received, and share that peace, I wake up peaceful every day. I go to sleep, I'm peaceful as I go to bed, and I sleep great because I don't worry about things that I cannot change. The things I can change, that's what I try to change. And sometimes it's baby steps, and sometimes it won't change, but your attitude belongs to you, and you can have a good one or a bad one. Just be nice to other people and they'll be nice back. And it's really the golden rule. Treat them like you want to be treated. I try to do that every day. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. God bless all of you. And I hope to make another video. I hope you guys like it and subscribe. And I will tell you more about my childhood, about my goals in life and how I achieve them if you're interested. And have a good one. Bye.